Tonight, from Brooklyn, New York, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Brooklyn Bulls taking on the Washington Commanders.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Washington Commanders and the Brooklyn Bulls. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Brooklyn Ball Club. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Like five.
Throw right away is Howard. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Scary for DeAndre Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Mike 5.
Now throwing on third down here. Rodgers brings it in. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Tress Way on fourth down is sent out to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 20. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
If you have coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Begin.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll roll it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Good hit, Pat.
And 2nd and 10. We'll look to throw again. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
On the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not moving across midfield. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage at 37 on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. They're successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down. That lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
Let's go. Let's go.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
No red zone now. They'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the air. And the Bulls will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down to score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to start 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood.
Let's go.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players and somehow came back to football. That's really
the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
My 5.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They go play action with Howell. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
Panther 60, Panther
This
60.
could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's a huge game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now, if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one. There he goes, left side. And touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah,
Here
we
we go,
often
here we go.
overstate
70
about how
Timberwolves.
explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every side, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, first quarter. But work to be done as they come up first and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra run for positive yardage. Well done.
That was through there, complete to Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. First down, held to throw.
I can't believe they even let you go.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Switch.
Ready, go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge.
Panther Street.
Incomplete.
Panther Street.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one is incomplete.
Ready.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
60 Bison. 6.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he went out with conviction, didn't he? Understood it.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Sack, baby.
2 of their 3 trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. 2 straight sacks. Now for 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner?
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see. Go. Go. Mike 5. Mike 5.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good for Washington first down.
My five. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball. Let go.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
19 Tiger. Let's go. Hey, go Mike 34. Mike 34. Army. Hey.
And they're throwing on first down here.
Here we go.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Score, fella.
We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a game.
Now loses it, and this will be scooped up by the defense. The 40, past the 20, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
19
I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got to be absolutely ready right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And it pushes way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right. Ready, go.
Here's how to throw on 2nd down. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
70 Lion. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Mike 5. Go.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it in 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Mike 5. Here we go.
Out to the end on 1st and 10. Through left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Go! Rocco 80.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Shut up! Panther 60. Panther 60.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Madison up the middle, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Check him. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Twist.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Oh, you got deep? Mike 5.
Now he'll look to throw it. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
First down, Howell. Got it complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Run. Mike 5. Mike 5. I'm coming.
Madison will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they run heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go. Shot.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready, go.
It's conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying,
Let's
get
go.
30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They're going to try and throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Let's go.
And they
Let's
get
go.
him
Let's
down, but
go.
not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the end zone here for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
52. Ready?
And stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bulls continue to pull away here in this first half.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it over the crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice pull by the defender knocking it away.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 41, Howell. And that's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, and it's third down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, here's Howell. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the it's probably too late. Get going right here.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. They both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make second down a lot shorter than he was looking for a moment.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is third and 7.
Hey, check.
From the gun on third down, Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, Howell loses it. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. 30, 10, 5. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead you give up the football. You also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go! Bring it!
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to the turnover down, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Mike 5, exit.
On second down, Swift. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Washington on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Mike 5. Let's go, D. Big series right
From the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game, and
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was has the knee, in fact, down before this ball comes loose. And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Take it in at the 22. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
Let's go.
Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
We got this.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
So don't say nothing.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bulls are pouring it on.
Here we go.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They'll try and throw it.
Whip.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, they're going to catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Hey.
The last series form a little disappointing. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Hey, let's get this. Mike 5.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
They'll run right here with Sewell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman look larger than life. No doubt about it. You're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on the clock of football. Taking it about the 16. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
Ready,
and this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling. Sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
And he comes back with one complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Keep breaking.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Check, Bobcat, Bobcat.
Boot, watch the boot. Big Dan.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. From left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And he can't get rid of it. He taken down.
On the ball, now.
Following the sack, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 12.
Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. That last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bulls will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they...
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
I'm coming after you.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Five's the mic. I want that. Give me that ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Powell finding Ertz here on the out route. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Check right. Mike 5.
Once more, Howell back to the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rodgers. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. J.K. Dobbins, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. Cooper Rush, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is the type of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Mike's 50.
And the offense goes the line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
A leaping catch, he's got it.
Let's go, let's
And they
go.
work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bulls take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the
60
field to
Bison,
extend their
60
lead.
Bison.
Record.
The set up the throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurting this moment. No, okay.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Mike 5. It's a party now. Woo!
Throwing here, Howell. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Here we go, Shaq. Liking 18.
Mike 5.
They'll run the draw here with Schill. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Bingo. Funny, go. Mike. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
3rd and long. Here's Howell. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Here's Tressway now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he fields it cleanly. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Mike,
A big
55.
play has it all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
19 Tiger.
Watch the slants.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
At least this time he's getting hit after positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down.
And it's caught. Touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bulls just continue to roll. Another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Forget the deficit. They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or 2? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, this is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Mike 5, Mike 5. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike 5, Mike 5. Man, I got to
Now we'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. They'll look to set up his blockers. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of the backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Hey. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Let's go, let's go,
and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
50's the Mike.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Watch his flat.
Looking to sign it, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the ship.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll drop to throw.
I'm coming after you.
And it's caught. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bulls get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. The lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the score.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike, 34. Hey.
Foul down, throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them right now.
Well, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Hurk! Right there, Hurk!
They look to throw now on first down. Kidder here, it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bulls take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Let's go.
And here we go on the next drive for Washington. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really fortunate for them to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Powell throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now try to pick it up on 3rd. Got it complete to Rodgers. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Mike 5. Check. Mike 5.
It's now with another throw. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Panther 60.
Watch tight ends right. Watch tight ends right.
Second down, Hal back to pass. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Mike 5. Watch the screen. Mike 5. Let's go.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Tressway now. As he'll come on and hit for a 6th time tonight. Pulled in at the 24. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check smash.
The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came I'll guarantee you, all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, that was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
Now.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Let's go, Mike 50.
Back to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. They got 29 yards that time.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time.
Again, he'll drop
Let's get off the field.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Get up. 19
So an
Tiger.
incomplete pass a
19
moment
Tiger.
ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. He'll look to
Mike's 50.
throw.
Mike's 50. Ricky.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bulls will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he?
Here we go.
Carrying that just as
60
lightly
Eagles.
as he
60
has the
Eagles.
football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns has got him in the lead.
Hey, let's get this.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Washington offense going back to work. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Cougar 19.
Hey.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Mike 5. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me this.
Now on 2nd and 16.
Powell, and that's out to the flat for Swift.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Mike 5.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Mike 5.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
5's the Mike.
Down here.
Pull it together.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And he goes out right around the 39. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on the punt for Washington. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they show confidence in the defense by punting it away.
Yeah, this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10. They'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Tempo.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Hey, 50 the Mike.
Ready, go.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush down right.
And he's going to be taken down right at
now,
the 40-yard line.
And now they're in the hurry up. 2nd and 6.
You can't block me.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Go.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves the game, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Check pass. Check pass. Mike 5. Mike 5. All day. Shut up. Mike 5. Mike 5.
First down, held to throw. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike 5. Mike 5. Mike 5.
Now throwing on first down here. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Mike 5.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Mike 5. Mike 5.
Another try after the first down sack. Powell to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
34. Right 34.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Get in the weight room. 34.
Ready, go.
He's coming. Check him. Check him.
6 man. Check curls. Check curls. Check curls.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Let's go
Here's
now.
Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Let's see, you and I do a lot of games together. It is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a little level, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline?
Let's go, let's
I can't
go.
believe what we're seeing here. An
Mike's
NFL
50, Mike's
game
50.
this lopsided.
Check.
Ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bulls are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Nothing here.
Commanders offense set to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Here we go. Mike 5. Mike 5.
On first down, Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door.
Yeah. Set go.
Mike, 5's the mic. All right, T, let's go.
Now he'll look to throw it. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score. And a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? So this one gets over her back because this game well decided a long time ago.
Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Switch it.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but it's self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Let's go, baby.
Mike 5. Mike 5.
Tackles.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Howell. Rodgers brings it in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
You better be ready.
Another throw for Howell. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a play. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
In your face. Double tight.
They'll start on the ground here. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Let's go.
And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And in that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Wide.
Now back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Mike's 50. Hey.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A very solid gain of 20. Ron Rivera scowling down on the sideline, and he's thrown out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to fumble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Here's the call. So for Ron Rivera, challenging that call turns out to be the right decision.
Kill.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Come on, man.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
What do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
They'll look to throw again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. He'll look to throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out what...
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Here we go.
And now once again, they're lined up to go for 2.
I got him. Watch it.
Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news now. This one's getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Move.
Back to throw.
Got it for you, son.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Fielded just inside the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, partner, because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got me awfully happy with their execution overall.
Let's go, fellas.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand out. That one looks like he'll throw here. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
On the ball, now,
Ball sits on the 10, second and 5.
Go.
3 bucks.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Very short kick to 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, he's going to run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high.